This first quarter. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal.
Eddie Earl. Eddie Earl.
They'll try and run for it. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bengals are going to get the football back.
You're not finna pull all these whites out.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks, because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
On second down, here's Mixon.
No, sir.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
He'll look to throw.
Thank you.
Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
2 Earl by the same white boy.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air.
He played DB like
they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Stop, August. That nigga called me. He called me.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Huh?
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
You know, you didn't want to trade him to me. Hopefully we ain't got no grudge out for him.
Mike 48, Mike 48.
Back to
I am
throw.
the commissioner. Oh, you
This
got it.
pass complete to Higgins. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Huh?
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Huh?
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon.
Nope, you ain't outrunning me, bro. You ain't outrunning that white boy.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter.
Ain't no way a fat ass
picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I know your fat ass lineman that fast.
That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear
Fat ass
all
lineman,
night,
fast.
all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on. Because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Who, me?
For Lamar Jackson, his first NFL start came against the Cincinnati Bengals November 18th in Baltimore of last year, and he threw for 150 yards, ran for 119 more as the Ravens won 24-21 to kick off what became a 6-1 final stretch that got him the AFC North title. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get it behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Hello?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
This nigga sleep. D made this nigga take a nap. This nigga sleep. It's edit, nigga. He on the phone.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third.
Hey, we got 4 down. Mike, 36.
Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it, and they will take over
Oh, my
at the
God, this nigga hurt. Oh, my
line.
God. Eddie.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
Eddie, you win.
While the
You
trainers
win,
take a
Eddie.
look,
You got this win.
we'll
I'm
step
finna quit.
aside.
I'm finna quit.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It hasn't gone
Eddie.
particularly well for them.
You
That's
got
obvious.
it,
In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball
he coming back.
without it being
too
exotic. Meaning you don't have to go
back.
deep down the field.
Maybe
hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner.
Lamar was out.
Of the way.
If he ain't come
Don't
back,
cause any extra stress on your offense.
They run.
that nigga gonna win this game. Hey, you can have the win.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to say.
He coming back, though. He coming back.
Make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now.
2 pick sixes.
They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
12 yards on the return that time, and the Ravens, they'll take over.
This nigga still trying to get Curtis Samuel.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I ran that nigga over. Make sure you mention that.
A great effort
there.
Baby. With touchdown number 7 on the year.
I ran that nigga flat
and the
over.
Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Man, you can't do nothing. I ran that nigga over.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
He's talking to Jamal. He's still trying to get Curtis Samuel from his brother.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
They're going to get jammed at the line. Bro, if they release
the Bengals drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And he'll be brought
second
down
round pick
right
for
in
next
midfield
year. Mention the year. Don't just say second round pick.
They tried a quick hitter inside,
none
but that one was
Michael Gallup is
swallowed
not
up
going to
because what they're hoping,
make nobody
this big
off his
defensive
belt.
lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
Michael Gallup, that nigga's
and
not going to
open
make
up
nobody
a
off
crease
his
that they can
belt.
run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Michael Gallup in the second
Cool
round.
under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown.
I ain't talking about the year of the draft. I ain't talking about the draft pick.
Go down. Sacked back
was
at the
88.
46. Matt Judon. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
He went 90. I got him up to 90.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the years.
There certainly is, and probably way too much.
Joey Bosa.
Now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make.
I mean, Nick Bosa is
21. Get through this game.
21.
And now off to the races down the right side.
This nigga 21.
And all the way in for a Ravens
he had 90.
touchdown.
He had X factor.
A great play there. 91 yards.
That's because he's a rookie. He's going to show hidden. All you got to do is play 500 downs.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Nigga, I ain't say he's a future Hall of Famer. Pooh Bear, watch. When that nigga hit 500 downs play, he's going to be an X factor.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Okay.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going, and some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores, a 3-and-out
you got a deal to make sure you
put any points up.
Feel like you won.
This one might be over by half.
Yeah,
and now here is another interception.
Bruh.
Picked off here by Jimmy Smith, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
This nigga got a 5.
36 now, 1st and 10.
This nigga gonna have more. This nigga's 5 years younger.
Flushed out right. This is caught by Antonio Brown.
5 years younger, bro.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
I keep Jimmy. They the same. It ain't somebody better than the other.
First down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews, his first touchdown on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are tough.
Listen, of course you're not going to agree with nobody if they better. If you can make it look good on your end. If my argument is better, you're not going to agree with it.
Right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where
do you think that trade would happen in real life?
Yeah, normally you know me.
Do you think what happened in real life?
Me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately. And my goodness,
yes, that trade you just did. Do you think it'll happen in real life?
Picked off here by Jimmy Smith, and his guys are going to get the football
I ain't asking about Odell Beckham.
Yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn?
I didn't ask you about those situations.
Understand
this. I asked you about the trade you got now.
And the defensive backs reacted.
It's
they don't
possible?
react like they do on this level. So
you think they're going to trade?
And they see the ball coming to them, they'll react.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
You think it's possible?
Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a big turnover there.
You know they ain't trading no damn Nick. They ain't trading no
back.
Ricky. No Ricky with the potential that he has.
For a
nigga that's 5 years older, bro.
And panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely
instead of bringing up other people when I'm talking about another situation.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
What I'm talking about
know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw, and he finds the tight end, Reed.
But I'm not talking about them. So why you want to bring that up to fit your argument? I'm not talking about them.
There on the first down
I didn't bring that up. You bring it up. You brought it up to fit your argument.
Just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
But of course you're going to bring up a trade where a star has been. You're going to bring up a situation where a star has been traded because it's going to fit your argument better, right?
Tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Right? Now it's 3rd and 1.
Oh my God! You are just like Ambrose. You don't listen, and you're not answering my question.
Down. The Ravens able to get to him.
What did I just ask you, Pooh? What did I just ask you? You didn't answer my question.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go.
I just asked you a question. You still have yet to answer my question.
Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll kick it away.
I'm not going to repeat it. I asked it to you. So that lets you know that you don't listen. What am I talking about? Apparently you didn't listen.
This is a good kick as well. Taking
it's not
on
a
the
debate.
Midfield logo. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially,
Pooh Bear,
give him 15.
I'm not going to repeat it because that lets me know that you don't listen when somebody's talking. You just get what you think you heard or what you want to hear out of it.
Come up on 1st and 10.
I asked you a question about this, and you
trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now he'll tuck it in.
You can't answer a question. If I ask you a question, you want to still argue about something when they ask you a question.
First down.
No. I did not. That wasn't the last question I asked you.
So we've come to halftime.
Apparently you don't know. I said. Can you shut up and let me talk? Damn, I can't ask the question. Then you won't shut up.
Jonathan Coachman at
EA
Sports halftime report.
I said, are you not bringing up those situations where a star has been traded because it fits your arguments? That's the only reason why you're bringing it up. I asked you a question about it. Why are you bringing them up? Because it's going to fit your argument. Because about a star. And once again, you want to bring it in. You ain't answered my question yet.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Why are you asking him a question you haven't answered mine yet? That lets me know right there.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Have you answered my question yet?
Now they have a chance to add on to it.
No, you didn't answer my question. Okay. You haven't answered my question yet. You still haven't answered my question. Okay.
Just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
That's not evidence.
Nice first half.
If we're in the court of law, that wouldn't be evidence.
Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
Pooh Bear, that has nothing to do with the case. So that's not evidence. What are you talking about? You're losing the court of law. I can see that now. Because you'll be like, oh, well, I know what you mean. And you will take something totally different what that person said. That's not what they mean.
Steps away to his left. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Well, everyone in this stadium knows Jackson can do that as well as any QB in the league. They talked about limiting some of his running this year, especially the design runs. But
the first thing you did was edit. I'm going to ask you a question. You didn't answer my question yet.
He led all quarterbacks last year, 695 yards rushing. And keep in mind, 80% of those came in the 7-game stretch when he was named starter late in the season.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
You're just bringing up similar cases.
Army. Shift. 22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Nick Perry, the outside linebacker. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long.
That nigga can't answer no question.
The previous week,
not if he knows
you're
he's going to
counting
go
on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That nigga said
the offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
They ask you a question. You can't ask a question when you understand. You got to answer that question.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
You can't say one thing and mean
Tucker
something
able
else.
to connect on the extra
point,
exactly and the lead will swell by 1 more.
If you don't, they're going to pull the records up. That's why they got somebody in there recording everything, writing down.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
That nigga going to lose in the court of law. I think he gonna say something and then gonna bring it up.
And that drives insane,
but you said this.
Happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
You know what I'm saying? He's talking about the quarter law, man. Don't bring it up. You know you're gonna lose.
As they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
You know you're gonna lose in the quarter law.
Now it's Mixon running right, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
A
loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Ain't no real hot girl shit going on right here, my baby.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
I know you hear me. That's why I said it.
Another touchdown.
Ariel
I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Nah, bro. I want my stats, bro. I need my stats, Eddie. I'm going to just run the clock. I'm going to chew clock. Eddie, I'm going to chew clock, bro. Do not quit, bro. Bro, do not quit.
As his guys continue
I'm
to
just chew clock, bro. I'm going to just chew clock.
Tucker
I need
now
my
to
stats.
add the point after.
I'm going to just chew clock, bro, from now on, bro. I want my stats, bro.
Here in the 3rd quarter.
I want my stats. Computer ain't going to get me these same stats, but that's all I want. I start
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
To be honest, for all that noise talking, when Eddie was like, I got to put up 100. I was going to try to put up 100, but you to my man, I know what. I ain't gonna quit. I ain't gonna run up 100
to
points.
Get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
That's a different one.
In today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising.
Is,
not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
It's making me mad because I'm not sure why he's supposed to be.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Once again, they run with Mixon. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
I swear I don't argue with that nigga. That's why this whole don't argue. I need to start arguing with his ass.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up, and he'll lose yardage.
Be honest, would you trade Nick Bosa?
That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
And it's the thing. You're basically he trying to make it seem like because he threw Michael Gallup, and Michael Gallup is not going to change nobody's offense.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay
the
out and go
for the Cowboys. He's a second receiver.
They'll try and throw for it here. And this is incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're over 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
But you gotta do that. I'm saying you gotta run double slants, bro. It ain't tight spaces. Once they cross, bro, you gotta make it right
here before the quarter breaks.
Most likely, somebody gonna always be open double slants.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Baltimore, and this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Ravens on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
I ain't trying
do
to
my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here?
Oh, no, she ain't wearing them shorts.
Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run?
Sir.
What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
I want to jump up. I want to try to jump in those.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for I will go and jump over you, but I ain't trying to get hurt. Have the hat trick against them.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Bro,
so another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase.
Then he got hurt last week, bro.
He
got knocked out for the game last week.
He tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This fielded at the 2.
But see, they beat me.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20
like
at about the 21-yard line.
Bruh, I'm talking about, bro. Look, they hurt Robert. They hurt Lamar Jackson in like the second quarter, bro. So I was at that nigga a whole half, like 3 quarters basically. That nigga was hurt for like 3 quarters, bro. I was so mad. If any was out for
the Bengals drive about to get going, and let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13.
Ah, I got bumped.
This one grabbed by A.J. Green. 22 yards there, a first down. Green last year had the lowest numbers of his career output-wise, 694 yards, 6 touchdowns. But, of course, there was a reason for that. He was battling a toe injury the second half of the season. And, boy, did the Bengals miss his presence. They limped to the finish line, losing 7 of their last 8. They're happy to have him back and healthy.
That's how you get your stats with the computer, bro. You got to do something to get
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a 2nd and 7. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Joe Mixon. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
What you doing, Ed?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
He had nobody in front of him, so he was able to adjust to it.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, I'm a slide. I learned my lesson.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might...
I don't even know if that nigga got one. He got a party. All right. Oh, he do got one.
And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of